He had just splashed some water on his face in the airplane bathroom. A flight attendant rushed over with an oxygen mask, telling him the plane had encountered an emergency, and they needed to make an emergency landing in the ocean. She helped him back to his seat, handed him a life raft and a life vest, and told him to sit tight and not move around. But the moment she left, he realized the pocket watch his girlfriend had given him was missing. Without hesitation, he unbuckled his seatbelt and crawled through the chaos to retrieve the watch. Just then, the plane began a rapid descent. Luggage and debris were flying everywhere. Before Chuck could even react, the plane slammed into the sea. Water flooded in instantly. The violent current ripped Chuck away and tore the aircraft apart. Chuck quickly opened the life raft, but the first aid kit strap was snagged on the wreckage. The heavy debris began pulling him down into the deep. At the last moment, the strap gave way, and the raft's buoyancy dragged Chuck back toward the surface. When he woke up, he found himself washed up on the shore of a deserted island. He pulled out his pager, but it had been ruined by the seawater. Then he checked the pocket watch. It was broken too. Chuck stood up, picked up the packages that had washed ashore with him, and started shouting to see if anyone else had survived. He ran to the beach and spelled out an SOS message in the sand, hoping a passing plane would spot it. Then he set up the life raft as shade from the sun, and waited. By sunset, no rescue came. The island was eerily silent. Chuck sat alone, staring at the pocket watch his girlfriend had given him. Just before the crash, he had given her a gift too. Inside it was an engagement ring. He told her not to open it until New Year's Eve. He had promised to make it back in time, but fate had other plans. The next morning, Chuck got up from the makeshift restroom, thirsty beyond belief. He noticed droplets of rainwater on a leaf. That became his only clean water source. Then, still starving, he dragged himself to the beach to relieve himself, when suddenly, he spotted a flicker of light in the distance. All at once, his exhaustion vanished. He grabbed his flashlight and desperately tried to signal back, but no one responded, determined to survive. Chuck packed what little he had and set off toward the light. That half-deflated life raft was now his only way to travel. He paddled with everything he had, fighting wave after wave, but what greeted him was an even bigger wave. So he didn't give up. He pushed through, only to be thrown back by the ocean's fury. His rescue attempt had failed. Soaked and limping, he dragged the battered life raft back onto the shore.